get it nice and tight. So since between here, this wall and this wall is 77 5/8, I cut the plywood 77 3/8. So it'll be a nice tight edge. And I was on the roof. I was going to do the part where you lay the plywood down and put a 1x4 and plywood on top of that. And I thought, that's the way they do the Scotties and the Shastas and all that stuff. And I kind of wanted to follow that plan. But when I got to looking at it, this wood is so terrible that in the walls is kind of a little bit of a warpness. And I didn't think by using the 1x4 and then the plywood on top of it like that would be enough to square all this up. And I was really looking forward to trying that technique of building the roof. So since the wood's twisted, and you can take one of these perfect 2x4s and you go cut it in half. Halfway through it starts pinching the saw blade and shutting it down. So that kind of pulls it back in there. Let's get this going. Now you can see this should be in the field of view. Watch me tip it too much. This bottom down here is cut at a 40-degree angle, so everything will kind of go nice and smooth there. Now I got my plywood in here, and it's pre-cut. Before we start spreading glue, let's drop it in here and see if it's going to be tight because of the twist. It should be good. Oh, good, that's just dust. We'll get started with some glue. Oops. And we'll take something and smear that a little bit, and it'll keep it from running too bad. You could do it with your fingers, which I normally do, but I don't want to get it on my panels are already polyurethane, so I really don't want to get any glue on the finished polyurethane because I didn't think to bring a rag with me just in case I get messy. Just in case I get messy. Oops. I should be doing this with my paintbrush. And normally I have a paintbrush and a cup full of glue. Oops. Sometimes I'll take my time and I'll draw the lines on the back of the plywood that goes here, so I don't have to worry about glue falling off, running off on me. All right. You get plenty of glue on there because this is some fragile plywood, and you want the glue holding, doing most of the holding. The staples are just there to hold it in place while the glue dries. Mm-hmm. guess you could put it on any way you want to put it on. You just don't want to, we're only going halfway up on this stick here because we don't want a bunch of buildup on that and make our panel, our next panel, be off a little bit. Now putting this on with 1/2-inch staples. Seems like it takes forever, but it doesn't. My glue tip is broken, so it's just blowing out glue on both sides. Oops. Let's see if we can get that off up there. And then relocate it. Relocate that glue. Alright. Here's our panel. And if you cut, whenever you cut this edge right here, if you messed up one edge or the other, probably want to put that edge down so it can be hidden behind the bed. The bunk. Also, I have glue on my pants leg, and that caused me to get glue on my panel. Wow. Okay. That's our first row, and then the second row will be right here. And you can put a level there. If you got your sticks in a row.